Welcome to Belfast. My name is Jamie Stinson. I'm a 28-year-old journalist. I've lived most of my life in Belfast, the capital of Northern Ireland. I spent a few years living in London. I moved back to Belfast recently because the city has changed so much. There's something really exciting happening in the city now. There's a real buzz going about. People start to put their ideas into practice. There's just so much options of what you can do in terms of going out in restaurants and coffee shops, which is really exciting and really interesting to be a part of. Belfast has had a long history as a port city, and shipbuilding has really dominated its past. The best example of Belfast's long and illustrious history as a shipbuilding city was the Titanic, which was built in the early 20th century and was the largest ship of its kind. In the city there's a real pride of that. It's such an engineering feat, and today there is the Titanic Museum, which is a really good interactive way of kind of getting an idea of the size and the scale of the ship. I think when people come to Belfast, the most surprising thing they see is, how beautiful the city is. I think most people would know Northern Ireland for the Troubles. It was a 30-year conflict which tore the country apart and tore Belfast apart. That lasted between the mid-60s until 1998 with the Good Friday Agreement, which brought peace to Northern Ireland. And you still see the effects of that today with the murals on all the walls. A great way to learn about the city's past is through a black taxi tour. Because of the Troubles, Northern Ireland was really held back, but that's what makes it really interesting as well, is that you have all this kind of bottled up creativity which is now really starting to flow out. Once kind of people walk through the doors, there's a real camaraderie and people really come together. We're here at St George's Market, a great example of Belfast's growing food culture, an award-winning market which has been open since the late 19th century. Actually, on the site there's been a market every Friday since 1604. St George's Market is a kind of great celebration of Northern Ireland's food produce. You can really see that as you walk around, as well as arts and crafts which kind of showcase a wider Northern Ireland culture. When I come to the market, I always pick up great cheeses. Would I be able to get some Cashel Blue, please?
Yeah, of course.
Northern Ireland has some fantastic cheese. In St George's Market, there's a real treasure trove. And I think one of the great things the market shows is that it's not just kind of one type of person. It's not just young people. It's the full spectrum of everyone in the city coming together, sharing their love of food. We're now about 20 minutes drive north of Belfast. We've driven up along the side of the north coast. Many people will know the Irish coastline for being really beautiful. We're here now at the Gobbins, Northern Ireland's probably newest tourist attraction. The Gobbins is a pathway which snakes along the side of the coast, right next to the water, and gives great views all along a cliff face just down. The Gobbins opened in 1902. However, after a long time as a tourist attraction, it fell into disrepair in the early 50s and ended up closing. It's been a 10-year operation for them to get back up and running again, with the project nearly costing $8 million. With the aggressive winds and aggressive waves, it shows the hard work they've had to put in. As you walk along, you're really face to face with nature and the sea and the wind. You can see how beautiful it is. Belfast has got a lot of really great bars. One of the best known and most famous ones is the Crown. It was founded in 1849, and now we're just going to go and meet a few friends of mine. been Belfast. I hope you've enjoyed it. Goodbye.